Today I'm going to show you guys how to set up AI agents in just a few minutes. Let's get into it. Alright, so we will be using N8N for this to build agents. The link's in the description, it's completely free, I make nothing from it, you free trial, no credit card, it's perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add a step, okay? Add first step, and for this instance, we will be using ChatGPT to return us, let's say, some prompt, and then we can go from there, okay? So, to begin with now, we will run on chat message right here. Super simple, nothing to add. When chat message is received, you can open chat, send it here. Makes sense. Now, we are going to add in OpenAI. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, we're gonna go message a model. So we'll go here, and then now we're gonna need to create a credential. Okay, so you're gonna need an API key, right? So to get one of those, you can just look it up. Where do I get my API key? Pull on Google. First result should be OpenAI's page, and then you should get here, and then eventually you will get to create a new secret key. Now, I'm obviously not gonna show you mine, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna follow the steps, and then I'm gonna get back to N8N and just input the key. It's completely safe. It's completely free. You might as well do it. It helps the process. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. I've made it. You just have to input your API key. It is fairly straightforward. So once you've gotten there, we're gonna go resources text, right? We only want text. Message a model, not anything else. Then from list, you can do whatever you like. I'm just gonna use, let's say 4.5 turbo because it's new, or preview. So we're gonna have the prompt here, but it will actually pull the prompt from the text and feed it into here. So that's not necessary. So now we can just exit here. Now we have this. Now we can add in an extension, right? So once we have the AI, we can figure out what we want the AI to do. If you just want it to return stuff as usual, which doesn't really make any sense, you can. But now we're going to add in something else. So let's add in Google Sheets, okay? Let's say we wanted data on penguin populations, for example, and we wanted it to update in a Google Sheet. So we can go there, you can scroll all the way down, search instead, find Sheets, Google Sheets, great. Okay, we'll go create spreadsheet, select a credential, create credential, and then you have to log in here, and I'm not going to do that as it's straightforward. So now that you have that, then we can follow up and then we can add an action after the Google Sheet being created. Now we can go into Sheets again. And now let's say we want to append or update, right? That seems as though it's the best option here. So we can do that. Okay, again, fill in your credential. It should already exist, so it should take you about 3 seconds. And now we have this, right? So now that we have our sheets, we've basically finished creating our agent, okay? Now, when we message in the chat, we message find penguin populations for, different countries, right? Different countries, and then we go enter, okay? Obviously, I didn't fully fill in OpenAI, but it will go in through OpenAI, and then after it finds the output from the AI of the penguin populations, and it'll exit and output a sheet, then it will be fed straight into Google Sheets. And then finally, if we can zoom out here, it'll be fed into the actual Google Sheet after. So this is a creation step. This is actually appending and updating the row. Okay, so now it will actually add said info into the sheets. Then we can add something else. We can add human in the loop. Okay, we'll do that. We'll say what's convenient for you. We'll say Gmail. We'll update our Gmail. We'll add in our credentials again as we did in the previous step. And it will now send you an email. The system did was correct. Instead of just looping and looping continuously, well, it can't because you have a chat, but it will ask for verification. And this is the final step, unless you would like to add more. Again, you can come back here, you can add any of these, add another trigger, add something else, whatever you like, whatever makes you happy. Then you can add that, and you're done. You can verify, you can add off to OpenAI more, and then you are finished. So now let's check out another workflow that's possible. Now let's say we want to trigger manually. Let's just click on the button. And now let's say we want to convert data, right? So we want to AI transform, okay? You set the parameters in here. You set like, I don't know. Let's say we want to write some code. We want to add some comments, right? Add comments. Cool, we have that. AI transform, add comments, I'm clicking. I think we should actually update and add in some files here to update. But regardless. Now, we can, again, add for human in the loop. Now, let's say, for some reason, it's really convenient that we use Discord. Okay, we can do that. So now, essentially, you add in your file here, then you go to AI transform and you output to Discord. So you can have a ton of files. Let's say you have a school assignment. All right, maybe you're a big software engineer. You want to upload all those files into here. The agent itself will go in, add comments to everything, and update the file itself, and will send you now a message on Discord, wherever you like, but we've picked Discord in this instance. And it will now ask for verification, and if it is not correct, you just return a message in Discord, be like, hey, these comments suck, right? These comments are awful. I need way more depth. I need more specification, and yeah, and you return it, and it will loop until, as you can see, it'll loop back into the first part, or we'll add something in here. It'll loop to that, and then it will review until your heart's content. Now, it has never been this easy ever to create AI agents. It's at your fingertips. You saw me explain the whole thing to you in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you can have your own agent, creating your own workflow. I personally use this. I'm a student, and I use this for a lot of my workflows as it speeds up the process infinitely, as opposed to having to go to ChatGPT again, having to write all these emails. You just make your agent, and it does the work. I am actually going to be disappointed in each and every one of you if you don't go do this yourself. Now, thank you for watching. Hit the link in the description and subscribe.